Good day, good day, good day. My name is Howard Martell, and today we're going to discuss what's your why for starting a home-based business in 2026 and beyond. A little bit about myself. I've been a marketer over 30 plus years in the affiliate marketing direct sell realm. I've learned a lot during that time period. Most of my time was done in the when I was active duty Navy from 1992 to 2012. I retired from that first career with honors. So let's get to it. What's your why starting a home-based business in 2026 and beyond? Hey everyone, this is Howard Martell. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm broadcasting here from Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm so excited you're here. Go ahead, drop in the comments so I know you can see and hear me, all right? Let me ask you a real quick question. Have you ever started something with a massive excitement, maybe a diet, a project, a goal, and then a few weeks later, you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And I think this is a very, very important topic for those who have inspirations about being a successful entrepreneur, affiliate marketer, direct selling, whatever you're doing, or a mom and pop type of small based business, right? Yeah, me too. We all have. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. Because if you're thinking about starting a home business in 2026, or you've already started one, there's one thing that will determine whether you succeed or quit. It's your skills. It's not marketing. It's not even a product. It's your why. In the next 10 to 15 minutes, we're going to figure out your why factor and the real reason you're doing this because that is what's going to keep you through when things get hard. Quick housekeeping. Drop your questions in the comments as we go, and at the end, I'll answer as many as I can. So sound good? All right, let's dive in. And if you listen to this later on, please, I do follow comments and I'll respond back the best I can. The power of why. Let me tell you a quick story that explains everything. I know two people who started a home business around the same time. Person A, let's call her Sarah, had all the right stuff, beautiful website, took all the courses, had a perfect Instagram feed. 6 months later, she quit. Person B, we'll call him Michael, few resources, made ton of mistakes, struggled with tech. 3 years later, he's thriving, multiple six figures, living his dream. So what's the difference? Sarah's why was, I heard you can make good money doing this. Michael's was, my daughter has special needs. I need the flexibility to take her to appointments and provide for my family. Failure is not an option. Can you relate to that? I can relate to that. See, in the 90s when I started this journey, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I got introduced to one of my great mentors. We've known each other since it's for 30 plus years. He's helped my businesses grow consistently, and he's like a second dad, right? So you see the difference? When Sarah hit obstacles, and there are many, she had nothing pulling her through. It was hard, so she quit. Nobody said it's easy being your own boss. Nobody did. Do you think that Amazon became the mammoth e-commerce site by simply just being Amazon? No. Jeff Bezos and his ex-wife, his first wife, were selling books out of their garage. You can look it up. It's a true story. And look at what it's doing now. Yes, Amazon has taken the marketplace by storm, and businesses like Sears and Kmart faltered because they didn't understand and see the big visionary thing that you could buy online and it gets drop shipped to you in a simple thing, quicker than the post office. You see the difference? When Sarah hit obstacles, and there were many, she had pulling through it. It was just hard, so she quit. When Michael hit obstacles, and trust me, he had more obstacles than Sarah, his why was so strong that quitting wasn't even on the table. He found a way because he had to. Your why is your anchor. It's your fuel. It's what keeps you going at 3 a.m. when you're doubting everything. Comment below right now on a scale from 1 to 10. How clear are you for your why? Be honest. The 5 core why factors. Okay, so through working with hundreds of home based business owners, I've discovered there are 5 core why factors. You must have one or a combination of few. Let's go through them quickly. and see which one resonates with you. Number one, this is the person, this is Freedom, who's tried asking permission for vacation days, who wants to work from the beach, a cabin, anywhere, who wants to pick their kids up from school without guilt. Drop a freedom if this is part of your why. But here's the truth. Starting a home based business often means less freedom at first. So if this is your why, be clear about your type of freedom you want most: time, location, financial, or will be willing to sacrifice short term freedom for long term freedom. Your number two why: legacy. This is about building something bigger than you, generational wealth, breaking cycles, teaching you kids what's possible when you bet on yourself. Comment legacy if this is you. This is why it's powerful, because on hard days, you remember this isn't just about me. This is about my family's future. This is about what I am leaving behind. Passion and purpose. You have a message that must be shared. You struggle with something, found a solution, and now you need to help others, and you can't do not do this alone. What problem are you passionate about solving? Drop it below. Warning though, passion is beautiful, but passion alone won't pay bills. Your passion needs to solve people's problems, which will actually pay you to solve them. Four, necessity. You need income. Maybe you got laid off. Maybe one income wasn't enough. Maybe there are medical bills. This isn't a hobby. This is survival. I can relate to that. After over a 30-year career, 20 and 10 days of that, and also almost 10 plus as a contractor, our contract was let go earlier this year. And I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm actually having fun being my own boss. See, because I can set my schedule. I don't have to worry about reporting to somebody. And I'm enjoying it because this is something that I can take care of my health, my and continue to. But I had multiple streams of income already. So what I'm doing is ramping up my businesses full time, then also studying for another income stream and also applying for different things that I qualify for as a veteran, primary caregiver for certain things that my wife takes care of me when I for based on my service disability rating. We're waiting on that to be provided to me in the next couple months. Two, Social Security disability insurance. Even though I have a business, I can make a certain amount of money, but I just hired a lawyer to help me get that benefit. Why? Because I was rejected because I made too much money. Now I don't have work now, so I'm not making that money now, so I qualify. So don't give her ever give up. So I have to wait, and they said it can take up to 5 months, but I started the process because I said no. I worked too hard for my country to not get that benefit that potentially is mine. Why? Because of the issues that were caused by my service. See, that's my why. Take care of my family. So what's powerful? Some of the most successful entrepreneurs started with necessity. When failure isn't an option, you find a way, you're more focused and more determined. The caution: desperation can lead to bad decisions, falling for scams, making impulsive choices. If this is your why, get a mentor, get a solid plan. There are plenty of businesses out there like what Howard has, scrolling on the screen down below, my two main ones: One Marketplace and my AI tools. You will understand that AI tools will help you market anything. We have brand new processes in place. You can see it on my social media and on my YouTube channel, what I'm about. Number five, growth and challenge. You're bored. You're capable of more, and you know it. You want to see what you're made of. You're not running from something, you're running towards your potential. Growth seekers comment growth. The strength: you're a lifelong learner. That's what I am. You invest in yourself. That's what I am. You're not afraid to fail. That's what I am. The challenge: when things get hard, it's easy to think, well, I don't need this. I have my job. Your commitment might waver, but your job is never going to pay you what you are truly worth. So starting a side hustle part time is a smart decision in 2026 and beyond. So those are the five: freedom, legacy, passion, necessity, growth. Which one resonated most with you? Or is this a combination? Tell me in the comments. How to discover your unique why. Okay, so you heard the five factors. Now let's get specific to you. I'm going to give you two quick exercises you can do right now or after this stream to get crystal clear on your why. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the screen right here. All right. Exercise number one. This is simple but powerful. Start with I want to start a home business and ask why 5 times. Go deeper each time. I want to start a home business. Why? Because I want more income. Why do you want more income? Because I want to pay off debt. Why do you want to pay off debt? Because the stress is killing me. Why does debt stress? Because I feel like I'm failing my family. Why does this matter so much? Because I want my kids to feel secure and see me as someone who overcomes challenge. Boom, there's a real why. You want to be a source of security and a role model of resilience for your children and future generations. That's what will get you through the hard days, not just making money. Try this exercise yourself. Share your final why in the comments if you're comfortable. Exercise 2, the lottery test. Here's a question. If you won 10 million tomorrow, all your bills paid, financial freedom, would you still want to start a home business? If yes, you've got a passion and purpose for why. This is about more than money for you. If no, you've got a freedom and financial why. This is about creating options and security. Neither answer is wrong, but knowing which one is yours keeps you aligned. Drop a yes or no in the comments and be honest. Here's the thing. Your why doesn't have to be impressive. It doesn't have to sound good on Instagram. It just has to be real. It has to be strong enough to pull you through those hard days. Why 2026 is your time. Now, why I'm talking about 2020 specifically, because the landscape is shifting and why matters more than ever. Let me give you 3 quick reasons. The AI revolution is here. It's not going away, people. People are losing their jobs to the machine. AI is going to automate a lot of jobs for you. It automates a lot of stuff for me. But here's the opportunity. AI can replicate your story, your why, your personal connection. In a world of AI generated content, human authenticity is your competitive advantage. Your why is what makes you irreplaceable. Reason 2, the trust economy. People are exhausted by fake gurus and empty promises. In 2026, people will buy from people they trust. How do you build trust? By being real about your why, by sharing your actual story, not a highlight reel. The entrepreneur who says, I started this because I got laid off and I was terrified, but I learned this skill and now I help others. That's going to resonate way more than someone pretending they always had it figured out. So true. Reason number 3, your specific why, your unique niche. The internet is saturated. Broad niches are impossible, but micro niches, huge opportunity. Your specific why, your specific experience equals niche only you can fill. Not just business coach, but business coach for single moms working night shifts who have no time or energy. Not just a fitness trainer, but a fitness trainer for people recovering from an injury who are afraid to move again. Your why creates your niche. And in 2026 is the year of micro niche, keeping your why alive. Okay, real talk for a second. You're going to forget your why, not permanently, but temporarily. You're going to have days when you think, this is too hard. Why am I doing this? I should just get a regular job. That's normal. That's every entrepreneur. So, how do you keep your why alive? 3 quick strategies. Strategy number 1, make it visible. Write your why on a sticky note on your computer, on your whiteboard, your vision board. Set it on your phone wallpaper. Put a photo represent on your why, your desk. Have a client who keeps a picture of her kids with captions. This is why I'm building this. So they never have to choose between their dreams and their bills. On hard days, she looks at that photo. Strategy number 2, track your why wins. Every time your business lets you live your why, even in small ways, write it down. Today, I worked from the park while my kids played. Freedom, why, when. Today, a client thanked me for changing their lives. Purpose, why, when. Today, I made $200 towards debt payoff. Necessity, why, whens. On hard days, read that list. Remind yourself it's working. Strategy 3, share your why publicly. When you tell people what you're working towards and why it matters, you create accountability. It's hard to quit when people know your why. Plus, sharing your why attracts the right people to your business. So, I'm going to challenge you. Share your why in comments right now. Let's create accountability together. Here's my closing call to action. All right, we're coming up on time, so let's me wrap this up. Here's what I want you to remember. Your why is the foundation of everything. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. 2026 is your time because authenticity is the new currency. Keep your why visible, track your wins, and share publicly. Here's your action plan after this stream. Do the 5 why exercises or your lottery test. Get clear on your why. Write it down, make it visible, share it with one person who will support you. Take one action towards your business this week, even if it's small. And if you want more support on this journey, here's how we can stay connected. Follow me here for daily business tips. Join my YouTube channel by subscribing. DM me the word why, and I'll send you my free guide. book a free clarity call. Before we go, drop in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway from today? If this was valuable, please share it with someone who needs to hear this. Your share might be the push someone needs to finally start. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for engagement, your honesty, and your commitment to building something meaningful. 2026 is going to be your year. I believe in you. Now go believe in yourself. Stay connected to your why, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. So I wanted to thank you. Hi, Daniel. So Johnny, let me ask you this. I'm struggling to come up with my deeper why. Is it something that is it the inner belief system that you have that you don't think you can do this? Let me analyze this for you, stuff like that. You ever think that I would have been a successful entrepreneur starting from a small home computer with like a $10 business back in the day, and now I've been with one company almost 17 years? So if you're still there, Johnny, let me know. And welcome, Daniel. Please like, share. All right. So, my two sponsors below, One Marketplace, which is a global store like Amazon. We are launching globally come in, I think it's May of this year after our live event that we have in Orlando. We're launching. It is incredible. Modern Leads, that is my go to right there. We have all the tools, traffic, and training, and we use a lot of AI tools. Incredible, incredible, incredible journey that I'm having with them. I've been with them for 17 years. If you want to contact me, also, you can join my Facebook page. I will share that out, so just bear with me. Want to know more about Howard and what he does right here? This is me, my little avatar, U.S. Navy veteran, follower of Christ, meet service disabled veteran Howard Martellus, believer in Christ, family man, and a home business coach, digital creator here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm known as the Home Profit Coach Inc. LLC, recent graduate of Southern New Hampshire University. Some of my AI tools here. This was created by AI right here, right? How to do this, right? Start a home-based business. This is all AI generated. Some of this wasn't. Now this is some of my other stuff right here. All AI generated here. A lot of these graphics. With that being said, be specific about your why. If you want more understanding, please like, share, and comment below your why. Take care. I'll see you at the top.